Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to create a test on Google Forms. And I am over here logged in my Google Drive. I'm going to scroll down and there's Forms. It's the blue violet kind of form. And it's coming up a little slow, but here it comes. Okay, I'm in my drive and here are my forms. Here we go. They already have these neat pre-made templates. And so you could create a blank quiz. I like just to go ahead and start with this so I don't have to add the background details because the kids just are going to take the quiz and that's all. So I'm going to go ahead and click on assessment. And it should be coming up. So you can title it. The cool thing about the Google Forms is it will grade for you. So you don't have to grade. Everything will grade for you and it will submit your answer or the kids' responses right to you. So here I'm going to type in assessment. We're doing an assessment on the American Gothic. I want to see what they learned when we went over the painting. Good thing for spell check. They will put their name in, their email. The quiz questions, I'm going to go ahead. I don't want to do the quiz questions. I'm going to do the questions right here in the answer key. So I'm going to go ahead and create. If you kind of notice when I click on the boxes, they light up in a rectangle. So of course their name, I'm not going to put that. That's what the students are going to come up with. Their email. And if you notice, they're kind of coming up in little rectangular. It's highlighted blue over here to the side. So my first question is going to be, who painted the American Gothic? Okay. If you see it here where it's got the green check mark, that's going to be the correct answer. So I'm going to go ahead and write Grant Wood because that's the artist who painted the American Gothic. And then you can make up some other answers. Now these are with elementary kids, lower, so I'm going to make, let's see, Vincent van Gogh. We'll kind of try to be tricky here and we'll go Greg Wood. And maybe we'll do Leonardo da Vinci. I know the students have heard these artists before, so it may trick them. I don't think so. They were listening very well. So another thing you can do that I think is really cool with this is you can add a picture. So I'm going to go ahead and add an image over here of the American Gothic for my students. And I don't have a snapshot right now. I'm going to go ahead and go to the search part. If you have something on your Google Drive, maybe like project examples, that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and do the search. I'm going to type in American Gothic and we'll see if we can get some images. And they should be coming up. There we go. I'm going to select it, hit select, and there it's going to go right in there. Okay, there it's loading. Okay, so that's a good visual for the kids just in case they forgot what the American Gothic was. And then you can continue on with your questions. I could say, what year is it painted in? This one has a couple different options. So there's a couple different formats. I don't think I want, if you don't want the short answer, you can. So let's go ahead and say I want, what are some repeated shapes in the painting? Okay, here's some short answer that would work. I'm going to click on anything they type, and then I can, there we go, answer key. That's what I was looking for. Sorry about that. Answer key. So some correct things I could be looking for are the pitchfork, which is repeated several times in the painting. Okay. Oops. Pitchfork. Some kids may just write fork shape because, again, this is elementary students. Circles are repeated in the painting. I'm going to put circles, and I'm just going to put circle just to give them the benefit there. And I'm also going to put pitch and separate it depending on how they spell it out. Okay, so those are all my possible answers. I can mark others incorrect. So if they don't have anything, I can mark them incorrect. And there we're good. I'm going to add it. Okay, so if you don't want the second question with all of those options, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. There's the trash can. I don't know. There's just several formats. That's why they have this. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete that. And delete that. Now I want more of this type of painting. So I'm going to go here. And there's these double layers where you can duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate it, but only I'm going to change the question. So I'm going to put, instead of who painted it, the second question I'm going to put, what year was it painted? Okay. And then we're going to change it to some dates. And I want to switch around where my correct answer is so that they don't think it's the second one every time. And there's these little 6-row grid of dots, and I'm going to drag it all the way down to the third one. Okay, so I'm going to make that the correct answer, and I'm going to put 1930, which is the correct year. And I'm going to give them some multiple choice. I'm going to do 1950. I'm going to do 1980. And we'll do 1970. Okay, so this is just a quick assessment that you can create for your students, and they can get the Chromebooks out. I'm going to go ahead and send it. So I can send it to them via email. I could give them the link. And I'm just going to send it to myself. And I've invited you to fill the form out. So the students can take it on their own time, and then you can get your responses back. But this is just a cool tool to assess the students. If you didn't have time in class, they can do it at home quickly. But yeah, I like this one. So it's really helpful in my classroom. Thanks for watching.